The A.G. Dillon Anduril pre-IPO stock fund is now accepting investors. Anduril Industries is a defense technology company that specializes in building advanced artificial intelligence and autonomous systems for military and national security purposes. Financial advisors only. Email aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest or request fund or research materials. Please note this important disclosure. A.G. Dillon is not affiliated with Anduril. Anduril may require company approval for stock purchases, also known as a stock transfer. A.G. Dillon has not been pre-approved by Anduril to purchase their stock. A.G. Dillon purchases pre-IPO stocks in the secondary market and may gain exposure by directly purchasing the stock on the company's capitalization table and or through a third-party fund, also known as a special purpose vehicle or SPV. And now for this week's market update. Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of A.G. Dillon & Co. Here is October 18, 2024's pre-IPO stock market update. SpaceX, the space payload delivery and satellite internet company, achieved two major milestones during its latest Starship test, catching the Super Heavy booster mid-air and landing the rocket in the ocean. Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, needs approximately 10 refueling flights to reach the moon, with NASA projecting a demonstration by 2025. The booster catch, performed by the launch tower's arms after re-entry, is crucial for SpaceX's goal of rapid reuse. The company aims for multiple Starship flights per day, drastically reducing launch costs. Starship has a 5 times payload capacity of the company's Falcon 9 rocket. This increased payload capacity will drive incremental revenue for the business and accelerate its Starlink satellite deployment. SpaceX has a $226 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 7.4% versus its July 2024 round. New company spotlight here. I have my eye on brain-computer interface businesses. Science Corp is a brain-computer interface company that was founded by Max Hodik, a former co-founder and president of Neuralink. Neuralink's an Elon Musk business. The company aims to transform brain research with its affordable technology, including Axon probes priced at $500 and sci-fi computing units at $1,000, just 10% of traditional equipment costs. Its Nexus software enables experiments across multiple data probes, managing terabytes of data. Initially focused on fundamental research and animal studies, Science Corp plans to expand into human applications. The company is also running clinical trials for ocular implants targeting macular degeneration. The global brain-computer interface market valued at $1.36 billion in 2023. Hodik envisions expanding the industry 100-fold, developing therapies for conditions like paralysis, ALS, depression, and schizophrenia. Science Corp has raised $186 million to date. It is yet to announce its public evaluation publicly. Stripe, the online payments company founded by Patrick and John Carlson, is in advanced talks to acquire Bridge, a fintech startup based in San Antonio, Texas. Bridge, co-founded less than 2 years ago by Zach Abrams and Sean Wu, has raised $58 million, including a $40 million Series A led by Sequoia. Bridge's platform enables businesses to create and manage stablecoins like USDT and USDC. This acquisition would align with Stripe's recent moves into the $170 billion stablecoin market as it resumes crypto payments in the US via USDC after a 6-year break. The potential acquisition reflects Stripe's growing focus on stablecoins amid similar moves by other fintech firms like Visa, Robinhood, and Revolut. Stripe has a $83 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 18% versus July 2024 round. Databricks, the AI data management and analytics company, has signed a 5-year deal with Amazon to use its Trainium AI chips, aiming to reduce costs for businesses developing AI models. The partnership expands on their existing collaboration where Databricks runs services on Amazon Web Services, generating over $1 billion in revenue for Databricks. Trainium chips offer a 40% cost reduction compared to NVIDIA GPUs, saving some companies up to $950,000 monthly. So to be clear, there are NVIDIA GPUs, but there's also Amazon's Trainium AI chips, AMD AI chips, Google's Tensor processing units, Grok's language processing units, Cerebras Systems AI chips, and etc. So we're seeing growing competition for NVIDIA, with everyone going after this tidal wave of AI demand, compute demand. That said, My research points to a shortage of compute in the years ahead. So all of these businesses are likely to succeed due to this overwhelming demand. Databricks has a $43.8 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 1% versus its November 2023 round. Klarna, the consumer lending and payments company with 85 million active users, is now integrated with Apple Pay for online and in-app purchases on iPhone and iPad running iOS 18 or later in the US and the UK, with plans to launch in Canada soon. The service offers flexible payment options, including interest-free installments for purchases between $35 and $2,000, and longer-term financing with 0% APR for larger purchases. Klarna's seamless integration allows users to authenticate payments via Face ID or Touch ID, maintaining privacy and security features of Apple Pay. Last month, Klarna also launched Apple from Klarna, a storefront in its app and on its website for U.S. customers to purchase Apple products using its flexible payment plans. Klarna has a $10.3 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 54% versus July 2022 round. Shein, the Asian online fashion retailer, that's fast fashion, is preparing for an IPO in London, potentially one of the largest listing in recent years. Barclays and UBS have joined Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley as book runners. That is the who's who in the investment banking space. The IPO could occur as early as next year, pending regulatory approvals in the UK and China. Shein's shift to London follows a rejection from the US SEC for confidential filing. London's stock market hopes to regain momentum after losing major listings like ARM Holdings to New York, the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ. However, Shein may face scrutiny over workers' rights, as indicated by UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Shein touched a $100 billion valuation in 2022, but is now trading closer to $45 billion in the secondary market. Hugging Face, the AI developer tools and community platform, has rapidly grown into a major player in the AI space, hosting over 5 million AI builders, that's developers, and 1 million public models and 1 million private models. Hugging Face supports collaborative development with features like Spaces, enabling 300,000 public apps and numerous private spaces for enterprise use, while offering over 200,000 data sets for model customization. The company operates with a decentralized, fully remote team structure, with its largest office in Paris, representing 25% of the workforce. Its business model focuses on a freemium approach, with enterprise users paying for premium features, including enhanced security and advanced compute options. The company prioritizes transparency, open source collaboration, and expanding AI use beyond text, targeting domains like biology, chemistry, and video generation. Hugging Face has a $4.5 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 1% versus its August 2023 round. OpenAI, the AI large language model company, is testing a ChatGPT app for Windows. It's Microsoft Windows, currently available only to paid users, including ChatGPT Plus, Enterprise, Team, and EDU subscribers. The early version, downloadable from the Microsoft Store, offers features like file and photo uploads and access to the O1 model, which has enhanced reasoning capabilities. Users can quickly access the app by hitting the Alt plus spacebar shortcut. However, it lacks the advanced features like voice mode. I anticipate those will probably come later. The company launched a similar Mac app in June. OpenAI plans to make the Windows app available to all users later this year. OpenAI has a $146.5 billion secondary market valuation. It's down 7% from its September 2024 round. X, the social media company, updated its privacy policy to allow third-party AI companies to train their models on X data unless users opt out starting November 15. This move allows Elon Musk's use of X data for xAI's Grok AI chatbot, which prompted an EU investigation. The updated policy reflects X's strategy to monetize data like Reddit and other media firms. It details data sharing settings, though specifics on toggling off options remain unclear. Additionally, X revised its data retention policy, removing the 18-month limit, stating that the user data will be stored based on service needs, legal requirements, and safety concerns. Public posts may remain accessible through third parties, even if deleted from X. So X has also added a liquidated damages clause, charging $15,000 per million post excess within 24 hours to combat scraping. The policy change aims to generate revenue amidst advertising losses and a slow subscription uptake. Fidelity has marked X at a $9.4 billion valuation. Okay, let's look at pre-IPO stock performance as of October 14, 2024. Up this week, we got Revolut up 13.8%, Scale AI is up 2%, Ramps up 1.2%, Brex is up 70 bips, and Rippling's up 50 bips. Down this week, Andrew's down 2.4%, Stripe's down 2.2%, Coder's down 1.7%, Anthropic's down 1.4%, and Plaid is down 1.3%. Top valuations, ByteDance still in the lead at $291 billion. SpaceX is at $226 billion. OpenAI is at $147. Stripe's at $83. Revolut's at $45. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current valuation, revenue multiples, and performance data delivered to your inbox. Okay, let's look at the performance of the AG Dillon pre-IPO stock vintage indexes as of October 14, 2024. The 2024 vintage index top contributor since inception. Revolut's up 201%, Rippling's up 117%, Andrew's up 75%, OpenAI's up 56%, Klarna's up 40%. The 2024 vintage index is up 62% since its inception. That's year to date 2024, so just about 10 months. There are no detractors in the 2024 vintage index. Key metric averages for all vintage indexes 5 years old or older. That's 15 vintages. 469% cumulative returns since inception. 58% of that was realized or distributed to investors. Here's the hardcore VC metrics: 5.69 TVPI, 3.31 DPI, and 2.38 RVPI. 4.1 years to quote unquote return the fund. Subscribe at agdillon.com/subscribe to get the most current pre-IPO stock index fact sheets, including vintage data by year from 2025. Okay, that's it for me this week. If you have any pre-IPO stock research needs, please reach out. Thanks, and see you all next week.